All right, and we are live in living color. Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling, where we interview special guests each and every week from different walks of life in the reselling world. Here we'll discuss the highs and lows in reselling and dive into great conversation. We are positive that you're going to hear something that will help you become a better reseller. I am your host, Ray, and I am joined by my co-host, Dustin.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
And I am super excited for today's guest. We have none other than our good friend, Esmeralda, reselling on the side with Esme. How are you, Esme?
Hi, Ray and Dustin. Thank you so much for having me on y'all's awesome channel. I am doing great. Today is Sunday, and I have been all day like, okay, come on, 8:30, come on, 8:30. I want to be on here and say hi to people.
That's awesome.
And I decided to wear a Commonwealth shirt. I love this design. It's so cute.
Kevin's gonna love that. Have you gotten the new? His new one? She's gonna get it.
No, I only have the original.
That one's probably worth more now, the original.
Let me tell you the story of how I got it.
Tell us.
When Kevin's channel, his channel was still small enough to where they did the drawing of the subscribers who had talked, left a comment, and I left the comment, and the kids wrote out our names, and they drew out my name. I won this Enaman from them drawing.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
I've been there for a while watching Kevin.
I know. And another thing, you've been with us for a long time. I feel like you were one of our first 100 subscribers, I think. Like, how long have we known each other, Esme?
We were watching Tifton with Gold, Tifton for Gold, Martin and Christina. That's when we met, you and the three of us back in those days.
Yep.
I know. It seems like so long ago. And I went back recently, Dustin, and we just recently our first video was March 19th of 2019. That's when we had our first video uploaded. So I figured maybe we can do like a reaction video on that day.
Oh god.
Like releasing. I think that would be good. But guys, let's say hi to some people in the chat because the chat is buzzing. We have all of our friends are here. All of our rowdy friends are here. What's that song, Dustin? The football song?
Oh, I can't even think of it.
It's
Hank Williams.
Is it Hank Williams Jr.? Yeah.
It's Hank Williams Jr. because it used to be the Friday night or the Monday night song for football.
I love it. So we have Glenn, the Swamp Picker. He says, hello, good to see you, Swamp Picker. I love me some Glenn. We have Danny May. She says, okay, I'm
she
here.
Put it up on her Facebook too.
Oh, okay, nice. She says she's here, ready to rumble. So
awesome.
She's here. Good to see you, Danny. And we have Hodgepodge Finds. Good to see you, Hodgepodge Finds. And we have Kristen, a rural squirrel. Do you follow Kristen on her you need to. She's fantastic. She's going to be on our show in the near future, so I would definitely recommend checking her channel out. It's really fun.
I love her name.
I feel like you guys would get along fantastic. So we have the Unique Tennessee says, congrats on that. Thank you so much, Unique Tennessee. We have Steven the Reseller. He says, hi, Esme.
Hello.
Good to see you, Steven the Reseller. And guys, if you don't know, Esme is super close to 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed to Esme's channel, go and subscribe because you're going to learn a lot about reselling.
Not really.
No, yes, you do. Because I know when I watch your stuff, Esme, I know like you said, you and I, or us and you, we sell different things, right? So I know that when you watch our videos, you're going to know more about video games. When we watch your videos, I'm going to learn more about glass, home decor, stuff like that, things that we don't really know about. So that's why we want to be able to watch everybody's videos and just, learn from each other. So people learn from you. Even if you don't think so, people are going to be learning from you.
Thank you, Ray.
Mm-hmm. So Esme, we said hi to the people in the chat. For the people that may not know you, Esme, could you give us a brief history on reselling on the side with Esme? Tell us where you primarily resell, how you got into reselling. I know in one of your videos you said you're pretty close to retirement and you want to be able to go full-time reseller pretty soon. I think 3 or 4 years, something like that.
Yes, yes. So I am a full-time social worker for the county. I'm here in the Houston area, and I've always loved garage sales. I've always liked to pick up something and say, look, I'm wearing this. It only cost me $1. My mom gets so embarrassed when I do that, but I think it's like fantastic to show off. And so I buy too much. And a few years ago, I don't know why, I just said I would like to resell. I guess I was watching YouTube and seeing crafting videos, and then I would see people selling clothes. So I had the great idea to go to the thrift store and buy a whole bunch of clothes. And I couldn't sell. Oh my goodness. And why I thought used negligee would work, it looked pretty on the hanger, but people,
Oh man.
it was a fail. And then I saw people like Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, doing estate sales. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I love estate sales. So I started doing more of that. And then on Facebook, I was selling locally, but it didn't have the same, like, I don't know, it wasn't cool or something. And so then I said, well, I'm going to try Mercari. Mercari seemed kind of simple. I had been watching eBay shipping and all this. I'm like, no, that's too hard. So for me, Mercari was very like straightforward, and I didn't want to sell clothes, so I didn't do Poshmark. And so I tried Mercari, and right away, within a couple of days, my first item sold, and I shipped it, and I had so much fun. I bought poly mailers, I bought stickers, I bought everything just to make it pretty, because part of what I think when people get buy themselves an item, it's like they're gifting themselves something. And actually, I was about to close this up, and I said, let me wait a little bit until the show. It might come in handy. So one lady bought 2 little makeup bags from me. And so I wrapped them in white tissue. I put these little thank you stickers. And then I'm going to put it in this clear poly, because that way, in case it gets wet, it won't get wet, because I'm going to secure it. And then, of course, I'll put it in my poly mailer. But this is one thing that I like to do. I like to say thank you with a handwritten card, and then I make these little like fun things to give. Like it's just a paper clip with these little, like, I don't know what you call them, but they're like little plastic craft flower shapes, and I just glue it onto the paper clip, and then I put it like this, and then I put it in the package. And sometimes I get notes from people saying lovely packaging or thanks for the free gift. And it didn't cost that much, but to me, it's part of the pleasure of having something arrive and you open it, and then I think it helps get quick ratings.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Did I answer the question?
You did. So real quick, Esme, I think there might be some issue with the audio. So I don't know if it's you or Dustin. I think it might be you.
It could be the little crackling noise.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Could you go? Is there a settings on your on the phone there, perhaps?
Yes, and it says camera or audio.
Audio. Let's go audio, and then look at the microphone.
iPhone microphone echo cancellation is checked.
Is it checked?
Automatically adjust is checked. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What does the mic say? Can you? Well, they'll say default.
It's checked off. It says echo cancellation.
Check that. Check it off. Check it off, and then check it back on. You think it's me, Dustin?
Trying to hook in your mic. See what it does.
No, it's me, because I don't know how to do StreamYard.
Well, let me see. Does that sound better?
I still hear the crackling.
You're fine.
Happened when I was on Regina's and Derek's live stream too. There was a buzzing noise, and it's because I don't have a laptop.
Do you have any headphones that you can use with your phone, maybe? No.
I'm so low grade. This is the I don't don't know electronics at all.
You're fine. I didn't know if you had any headphones or that that you use with your phone. Oh man. Okay. Let me try. Why don't you try jumping off and jumping back on? See if that fixes
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We're trying to get the audio stuff.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. So hopefully we can get that resolved. Let's see. You can hear me. You can hear me, okay, Dustin?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I think you're coming in good and clear too. Let us know, guys, if you hear anything. I know we hear the crackling noise too. I thought it was mine, so we'll see if we'll get this up and running. So, but thank you guys for letting us know that the audio was a little messed up. Hopefully, we can get that solved. But we have New England Betty Boop. She says, "Hello, everyone. Pray everyone is doing well." Thank you so much, Betty Boop. So. Could you turn your mic down a little bit, Dustin? I think it's coming in a little hot.
Well, dang, we had it last week.
Really?
Yeah, how was last week's?
You're wheezing. I don't know if you're just okay. Here comes Esme. Let's see if we can.
Well, for right now, it sounds better.
For right now, it sounds great. Right?
Maybe it's all my yapping that. It wasn't bad before I started talking.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Maybe if it happens again, we know what to do to fix it. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe something happened. So Esme, so let's get back.
And so in 3.5 years, I'm going to retire from the county, and then I can do reselling full time.
All right, I love it. I love it. So thank you. So you primarily sell on Macari, right, Esme?
Yes. A little bit of Facebook, but Macari.
What do you sell just locally on Facebook, or do you do the more of the like shipping items on Facebook?
No, never did try the shipping. I do the local for large items. Like sometimes we were going to sell our recliner thing, and it was of course too big for an online store. So I just put it on Facebook locally. I used to do like things that are large, like I had a skateboard once and pottery. And so that I tend to do it. But right now I don't have anything because I usually have garage sales. And when I do, I just get rid of stuff. So pretty much 99% of my stuff is Macari. And I love it. I love it. Today I put out a video of where I didn't have a box big enough for this mirror and sconce set for the wall. So I had to tape it real good and then put this poly bag over it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Box in a bag, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Esme, thank you so much for telling us a little bit about your reselling story. So are you excited? So your plan is to go full time, right?
Right, because by then I'll have my retirement check from the county and I don't have to depend on reselling to feed myself. And of course, it'll all be extra, and I'll have time to dedicate to going to more places and doing live streams. I want to hold live streams. I want to be the one interviewing people. So yeah, I'll be more able to do that. Right now,
I love it.
8-hour job, and then I like to sleep. There's not much time for reselling.
Got that right. So Esme, we're getting a little bit more feedback on you, so I don't know what's going on.
I know it's not start to talk.
Let's see. I'm gonna make the adjust. Can I fix your?
I think I'm talking.
What's that?
It's the same.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I wonder what it is. And there's no way that you don't have a computer that you can use?
No, like I told you, I don't have internet at home, only on my phone.
Uh-huh.
And
oh. Okay. Oh man, I wonder if is it next to like a speaker or anything like that? Maybe. No.
Well, I have a speaker in the a Bluetooth in the other room, but I'm disconnected right now.
Okay.
And you see right now it's good, and then it starts to crackle.
Oh, I wonder what it is. Maybe try plugging it in with some earphones. Well, she doesn't have it.
Okay. I was plugging in my I have my phone plugged in. Maybe I should unplug it. I'm at 61%.
Let's see if that does anything.
Nah, it's still crackling.
Yeah. And you don't have any headphones that you can use?
I have earbuds,
Yeah.
but
might work.
they're probably dead with no charge.
Oh, okay.
I have the 8 Plus, and I can't plug in the ones I used to have on the 6. So
Oh,
yeah. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I'll just muddle through with the noise.
okay. We can do it. If it gets too bad, then we'll just, I don't know, we'll keep going. I wonder what it is. So, let's see. Maybe I can Google it right quick.
Maybe somebody in the audience knows why my phone is crackling.
Yeah, crackling.
Maybe I'm supposed to do, let's see, settings, camera, audio, microphone, iPhone microphone. Yeah. If you're having issues, try restarting your device. Oh no, I'd have to restart my device.
Yeah, let's not do that. I don't think that's going to fix anything. Gosh.
Well, you
I
know
wonder
what?
what it is. Go ahead.
Maybe once I get the laptop connected with Wi-Fi, we can redo this interview another time. But
Oh, well,
I want to keep going.
let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. And guys, in the chat, I apologize. You know, if it sounds crazy, but thank you so much for stopping by. So let's keep going. We're gonna keep going. So all right, Esme. So let's go ahead and go into the segment of the show, overrated, underrated, where we give you 10 different subjects, 5 being reselling related, 5 not being reselling related, and you let us know in your opinion if it's underrated or overrated. Are you ready?
Okay. And if there's one thing my friends know about me, I give my opinion very easily. So here we go.
All right, let's do it. But before we get into that, Esme, we do want to give a shout out to the sponsor of the podcast. It's poppingofftoys.com. I don't know if you're a big Funko Pop collector, but we are for sure. So we do want to give a shout out to poppingofftoys.com. They actually have a something called a Pop Swap coming the 25th of March here in Nashville, where it's kind of like a little mini convention where you can come buy, sell, and trade your Funko Pops and other collectibles. So if you guys want to, you know, come over for that, that would be fantastic. And anything you guys order on the website and use the code Nashville Flippers, you're gonna be receiving 10% off. So again, if you guys want to purchase some Funko Pops, go over to poppingofftoys.com and you'll get 10% off. So all right, Esmeralda, are you ready for overrated, underrated?
Yes. Underrated, overrated. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, number 1, Esme, the Goodwill.
Oh, I knew you were gonna ask me that because you know I like garage sales and estate sales. So Goodwill, I don't like it. It's overrated.
Why?
Because the stuff that's donated, it's such a stale environment, and you walk in and everything's like, I don't know, just boring. I like going to places where you don't know what you're gonna find. A garage sale might, you know, have this and that, and the Goodwills, I don't know. I don't go.
What have you ever found anything really good at the Goodwill?
Well, I found a stuffed animal, but as Chris knows, I forgot his name.
Cajun.
He sells, Cajun Chris sells a really nice plush. And like I said, I don't like clothes. I don't do well with toys. and the stuff that's for house decor. No, I have not had good luck at Goodwill.
Oh, well, there you go. I know it's hit or miss for us too. So it's been Dustin found some good stuff lately there. What did you find lately at the Goodwill, Dustin?
I found a Mario Kart Wii for Wii.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Found that. A couple of Mario Kart for the Wii
Oh.
video game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like $25-$30.
Yeah. That's probably been the best video game that we found there in a while. So we do have Alan coming on. He says, "Hi, Ray and Dustin. Good to see you, Alan. Thank you so much for stopping by." And all right, Esme, let's move on. Overrated, underrated, number 2.
Number 2, Star Wars.
Oh, overrated. Oh my God.
Ah,
They ripped off Gene Roddenberry. Star Trek was the original, and it was Wagon Train to the Stars. And then there was storylines, there was plots, there was character development, and then in came in Star Wars with all its, laser or whatever y'all call your stuff.
They're called lightsabers, Esme.
Okay,
Lightsabers.
that stuff, and it was a ripoff of Star Trek.
Why do you say that?
Okay.
Why do you say that it's a ripoff of Star Trek?
Because
I feel
it
like they're
came out
completely
after.
different.
It
But they're
came out
completely
afterwards.
two different things.
I just know I love Star Trek, and I'll say anything boo about Star Wars. That's all I know.
Have you seen any of the Star Wars movies?
Boring.
So why do you like Star Trek more than Star Wars?
Oh, because I grew up with Star Trek. Me and my 2 sisters, we would watch it late at night, and I was Spock, and my sisters were the other 2, the Captain Kirk and Doc and Bones. And we just, I just go with how they're very professional, and they look for the good in others, and then of course they have to fight when for the good. So I grew up with it.
Okay, that makes sense. You have that emotional
Fair.
connection
fair enough, I
with
guess.
it, so I completely understand. Oh, Esme's gonna get.
And then I have the new Zachary Quinto Spock with me. So hey.
I like it. How do you think he did in that movie? Do you think did you like the new movies?
Oh my God, yes. I'm one of the few that really thought they did great picking the characters, picking the actors to play the new ones. Yes. Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, nice. I like that answer. So overrated, underrated, number 3, Esme, Macari.
Underrated, and I'd like to keep that a secret from other resellers, because the more y'all think you don't like it, then you'll stay off my platform and I'll sell more of my stuff.
That's great. How come? And you don't sell anything on eBay, correct?
No, I believe the shipping's too complicated.
Why do you? Okay, so could you describe the eBay or the shipping on Macari?
So there's just categories. Well, first of all, there's ship on your own, which you use your own, I guess, like through Pirate Ship or Shippo or whatever those places are.
Mhm.
And you do ship on your own. So you choose that. But I always choose ship with Macari. And they ship by weight ranges. So anything between 0 and 4 ounces is one set amount. 4 to 8 ounces is another set amount. Up to 1 pound. 1 to 3, 3 to 5. And I always put that the buyer has to pay shipping, because if they want that item, they're going to pay for it on top of what I want. And somehow, I don't know. I know people say people look for free shipping, but if I'm selling something for $13 plus $6.99 shipping and someone $20 free shipping, in my mind, I'd rather pay $13 plus shipping.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But and some people are the opposite. They'll rather pay more and get free shipping. It's kind of like a weird psychological thing, Like they'll see something that's for free, but it's not really free because the shipping cost is already included into whatever you're paying for the item,
Yes.
So sometimes I do that. on purpose. I'll, like, if it's something that's like, I don't know, like under $10, I'll do free shipping, knowing that the person's going to end up paying for the shipping anyways.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
a
but
weird mind game.
the thing is, I tend to sell one-ofs. I like selling home decor, glass, and so you're not going to find 10 or 20 of what I'm selling. So if the person is in love like this, I'm never going to sell it. Well, I don't think so. I found this Mickey. He's a wooden Mickey, and if you open it, inside there's another. And so people aren't going to find these, and these are old. I don't know. There's nothing on the bottom, but it goes down, down, down. And I saw some for like $50. So if someone's going to want to buy my stuff, they're going to pay the shipping. The only time I do put free shipping is if it's something I'm selling that there's a lot of people selling. Like I've been going to the Amazon Bins return store on Dollar Day because I'm cheap. I don't go on $7 Day. And if it's something that a lot of people are selling, then yeah, I'll put free shipping because I'm competing with a bunch of other people like this. These dog control barking devices. I went on Dollar Day, and so I put free shipping, and somebody, or did I? I don't know, but that's what I try to do. I try to put free shipping on stuff that competes with others, and buyer pay shipping for stuff that's pretty much unique.
I love it. So that's unique Tennessee. The reason why I ask you about Mercari shipping, which this is where I'm getting at here, they say that sounds just like eBay shipping. What am I missing with Mercari? And I'm telling you, Esme, it's not that complicated once you do it. It really isn't.
Okay, this is what
tell
complicates me. I'm shipping from New York to California, so I'm gonna use the zone furthest away, and then Mercari, it's all one label. It don't matter. It's all in the U.S. and the territories.
Yeah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can pick how you want it to be shipped, like the way that you want it to be shipped, like you can put in a flat rate envelope, like you end up saving money.
Don't get me going with flat rate. What are the other terms y'all use with? No.
Priority.
I use my poly. I use my box in the bag, and I use my Mercari label. I don't need to learn flat rate and I like when Kevin starts talking about the number 7 box in the web.
Number 7.
You can do your poly. You can put things in your poly too. You can do the shipping the way that you want it to be done, and you don't necessarily have to do, put stuff in flat rates or whatever. That's just, cheaper methods and cheaper things to doing things. So just saying.
And remember, I do this as a hobby on the side, very limited time. So I want to keep it simple, and Mercari's very simple. So let's I don't want to explore other.
That's true. Hey, that at least you know where you are, though, Esme. You know what I mean? And we'll get into that a little later on the show because I really want to touch on that. Okay. I saw a video that you had, and it really sparked some conversation that I want to have with you. So we'll get into that. Sure. But Kristen, a real squirrel, she says, I think there's a bunch of people that just filter for free shipping only and don't even see the items and that don't offer the free shipping. So that's true, they'll just filter.
Yes, but okay, like I say, I sell home decor.
Spider.
I sell home decor. Ooh, spider. Are people gonna really filter free shipping? Wooden heart-shaped napkin holder.
Well, they'll just they'll hit the filter button and they'll see which of those are free shipping.
Okay, and if there's one, and then you do not free, and you see another one, I mean, if you're
I see what you're saying.
Like I said, I do home decor. I do stuff that people don't normally. I mean, look, there's this little basket that it folds.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, this is not stuff that you find a bunch of. So I'm not in really competition with that many people.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so let's move on to number 4. Overrated, underrated.
All right, overrated or overrated? The Houston Texans. Get what I did
Okay.
there? Yeah.
Which way should I go? Which way should I go? You can't overrate what's under. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like they're so bad this year. They're so bad. It's like every year we say, well, next year will be better. Then we lost Watts, JJ. And then we still were stuck with what's his name? And we lost my favorite, and I already forgot his name, but he was the running back. I had his shirt. So yeah, you can't even say overrated because nobody rates them.
Hey, Titans have been there. We've all been there at one point. At least we're not the Jacksonville Jaguars, right?
That's true.
So
Ever since DeAndre Hopkins left, it's been downhill.
That's my man. I had his shirt. Yeah.
he was good. And for the people that don't know, Esme lives in the Houston area, right? Esme.
Area.
So
Yes.
Yes,
I live in a little suburb called LaPorte, and I drive about 23 miles to get to work right by the Texan Stadium. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I work. I can see the practice bubble.
yeah.
So I'm deep in Houston, and we got a lot of good thrift stores. My favorite thrift store though is Family Thrift Outlet, and
Yeah.
they have clothing that they mark down on different days. So I like to go on Sundays because I'm off, and it's $1.25 per item, and I tend to shop for myself. And if I see something that I think I might sell, but I hate clothes.
Yeah. We're not big clothing resellers
Nope.
either, so
Unless it's a jersey or something
something vintage.
odd. Like I found a vintage Jeff Gordon T-shirt. Yeah, I definitely bought that.
But
Yeah.
then you might keep it if it's a Jeff Gordon.
Oh, it won't fit. Trust me, it's a large.
I know, like that wonderful jacket you got in that most
Oh,
recent. where
the
you bought
Titans one?
120.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, he's gonna keep that one.
Oh yeah. I would have rocked the fire out of that thing, but it's too small. So
Dang.
all right, let's move on. Overrated, underrated. Number 5, Esme, vintage Pyrex.
Ooh, underrated. Not only does it look pretty, and you can still use it now in your microwave, in your oven. Oh my goodness, I love it. Too bad I can't show you all the Corningware I have. I don't have enough Pyrex, but yeah, underrated.
So you
People
collect
love-
the stuff for yourself?
I collect it for me. Yeah.
Okay, nice. I've never found any vintage Corningware, Pyrex, or Anchor Hawking anywhere. So I guess it's
Nowhere.
harder and harder to find.
You know,
I've been
I found
looking.
one in the trash. My mom's neighbor passed away, and it's somewhere here. And I mean, it's everywhere. You just have to look in garage sales and estate sales.
Okay,
Do y'all have good ones in your area?
no,
That's a
Mm-mm.
shame.
they're
I
all
live for them.
overrated.
Oh,
You're talking about estate sales.
Yeah,
John's. We got one coming up, Ray, that John wants us to go to.
let's do
It's
it.
his grandfather's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just-
just
Gonna
what it
be
is.
by the family or by a company?
I think a company, but he said
Yeah.
we could basically do whatever we wanted.
Oh, can we go before they?
I'm gonna ask him and see.
Yeah.
He said whatever y'all want to get, he'll give us a good deal on it.
Okay, nice. See, that's the move. And Esme knows the move is to go to these estate sales that are set by the family and not by companies. Because
Yeah, those companies, man.
Well, we have both here in Houston where the estate sale company, they charge a lot because they're getting a percentage, and whatever doesn't sell at the end, they keep it. So you can find both. And then the family, especially if the owner's there while you're shopping, oh no, they tell you the history behind it and why they bought it, and
Yeah.
no, they don't want to give it up.
yeah. That's Unique Tennessee says people still making cornbread in it around here in Nashville. Hey,
Love me
Dude.
that cornbread.
oh, I had this. You know, my wife recently bought these the cornbread, like it's not the like the corn cast iron, but it's like a cast iron for cornbread. Oh, it's so good.
Mm.
And the cast iron, and you're not supposed to like wash it or clean it because it's supposed to have the seasoning. So she's been
Right.
cooking a lot of cornbread in it lately, and I'm just like, the more she cooks in it, the better it tastes. It's something
Better,
about it,
yeah.
So I can't
Don't watch
imagine.
it for at least 6 years.
Yeah, I'm really not gonna fit in that jacket in 6 years if I keep eating cornbread. So,
Oh, who knows? You might get sick and lose a lot of weight.
oh well, I don't want to get sick, so let's not. I want to be healthy and lose weight. So let's go that way. So let's move on. Overrated, underrated, number 6.
Ooh, personal favorite. Overrated, underrated. Whataburger.
Underrated Whataburger. Oh my gosh. Yes. Number 1, with cheese, buns toasted on both sides.
Ooh,
Yep. Well, I'm more the cowboy burger with the spicy ketchup.
Oh, okay.
Done.
But wait,
It's over.
do you
We finally
have
got one here.
Burger bag?
Need a one. I need one.
look at that.
If I had that going into, oh my gosh.
We
I found
recently
it at a
just.
garage sale or estate sale once. I think I paid $0.25. I mean, yeah, baby.
That's awesome. We recently just got a Whataburger in Nashville. What, a month ago, Dustin?
About a month ago, and there's one going up just up the road from us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
In a couple
excited.
months. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So between the cornbread and the Whataburger, I'm gonna
And
have
the
to do
menudo?
some.
Where do you
and
get
the
your
menudo.
Ray? I know
Oh,
you like your
man.
menudo.
I ate menudo 2 weeks ago. I want to
Oh,
say.
see?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a really good Mexican restaurant like down the road, and it's like they got great menudo. Or you can go to like further down and get menudo from the little markets, the little
That's what I was
Mexican
gonna say. The
markets.
flea market
Oh, yeah.
menudo is the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just bring your pot with you. It's like fill up this pot of menudo.
Fill up
So,
a pot.
I love it. Get some good tortillas with it. Oh, game over. Dustin, you don't like menudo, do you?
I mean, I think I've had it before. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's like soup.
I like the soup and the hominy. I don't like the meat. Ugh.
Oh no, you gotta eat the meat. Are you more of a pozole? What about pozole? She don't like it.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. But I like the soup.
You gotta eat that. You gotta eat that cow stomach that gives you your strength. She goes no. So all right, let's move on. Overrated, underrated, number 7. Yard sales, Esme.
Oh my
Yard
gosh.
sales.
Totally underrated. However, I do live in the nice south warm climate. So we have them almost every weekend. I think 2 weekends we didn't because it was in the 20s or whatever. But other than that, there's always garage sales going on. And what you gotta do when you're walking up is say, "Morning, hi." You picked a great day to have a garage sale. Have you had a lot of people? Oh my goodness, look at this.
Esme, she's so good.
I mean, for real, because then people will say, oh, go ahead and have it. Or, like they will bond with you. And the bad thing is my husband, the grouch, will be like, stop making conversation. I'm like, that's how they're going to give us a better deal. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
So it sounds like your negotiating skills are really up to par here, Esme.
The thing is, I'm a softie, and whatever they tell me, I pretty much pay. So, if let's say it's something that I'm thinking I'm willing to pay $1, and then they say $2, I'll be like, oh, okay, thank you, and then I put it down, and then they'll say you can have for $1. Okay, thanks. So you see, my style isn't to talk them down; it's to like act disappointed.
Oh, you're more of the walk away. You're more of like, I'll walk away.
Yeah. But I'm still going to look around. And then when I buy other stuff, then they'll be like, you know what? Go ahead and get that for $1. Oh, really? Thank you.
Okay. Nice. We have our boy. Your ears are itching.
Cajun.
Chris, Cajun resellers in the building. He says, Esme, Hodgepodge Fun says, wasn't Ricky Martin in Menudo. Ricky Martin was in Menudo the band, but we were actually talking about the Mexican
We're talking
stew
about the
Menudo.
food.
So it's so good. So that's Unique Tennessee says she's gonna be great on YouTube full time. I just subbed. So yes.
Oh, thank you
Again,
so
One
much.
step closer.
Yeah, again, guys,
thank
if you
you.
haven't already subbed to Thrifting on the Side with Reselling on the Side with Esme, make sure you sub. All of her links are down in the description below.
I used to be Thrifty Esme. When I first started, I picked that name, and then I felt like I wasn't putting out enough content on YouTube, and I said, you know what? I'm just doing this as a hobby, so I'm gonna rename my channel Reselling on the Side because I didn't want to overpromise. But yeah, I was Thrifty Esme for a while.
Nice. I thought you were. I remember that.
Okay.
So yeah. So all right. So let's move on. Overrated, underrated, number 8.
Number 8, personal favorite place, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. I'm kind of neutral on that. I would say underrated because I go to it so much that I already know what it's all about. But
Okay.
for those who don't know Buc-ee's, ooh, there's so much food. The whole place is like whatever you want, fresh candies, nuts, food to go to eat in your car as you drive. And then once I had the special opportunity to take a picture with Bucky himself. He was there in full costume, and I'm hugging him. And so I got a picture with Bucky, and of course I got a picture with the metal Bucky, the one that's in front of the store.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I love Buc-ee's, but I would say it's underrated because you gotta go, you gotta experience it.
Nice.
Love
I've
it.
been to Buc-ee's once. That was in Alabama, I believe, like the one on the way to Florida, Dustin.
Yeah,
Like
that's
on
where
I-10?
I think we stopped there.
Yeah. It's
This
on the
is
way to
awesome.
Florida from Tennessee to Florida.
Oh yeah,
You know,
the
like when we
Amazeballs,
go on
yes.
vacation on the panhandle. Hodgepodge Fine says clean bathrooms and lots of them. Hey, that's a good that's awesome because when you're driving, you want to stop by when you know you're gonna have a clean bathroom to go to the bathroom.
Oh
So,
yes,
yeah.
and lots of gas pumps. I mean, just everything. And then they just have stuff to buy. You could you could buy a barbecue pit for $300 in the shape of something, you know.
The shape of a candy corn or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Well,
To
but
keep-
like they have different animals. They make them make them look like a chicken, or I mean, they just Buc-ee's is great.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at Cajun. He's like a Google machine. He says Robertsdale, Alabama is Buc-ee's. So that's probably where we stopped, Dustin.
Had been. There's two main stops going to Florida: Buc-ee's and Whataburger. For lunch.
That's what we do.
That's all you
That's
need
where
to
we
do.
stop on the way to Florida. So that's Unique Tennessee says never been. I think we may have to be getting one. Oh, there you go.
Oh yes, and make sure you're ready to spend some money because they have all kinds of candies and nuts and corn. I mean, like what do you call those? Chocolate brownies and so much of everything. You just want a bag of this, a bag of that, and before you know it, you've spent $40 on candy.
That's why we resell. Come on.
So we can afford stuff at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
That's great. That's
and
great.
I love the little character, his little, and the billboards, they'll say funny stuff on them. I'm trying to remember what they say, but it'll be funny.
Nice. I love it. We have Copper State Treasures just stopping by saying hello. Good to see you. And Lisa, and we have Cajun says, I'm in Florida right now. Okay.
That's right. For
Nice.
the
There you
meetup
go.
Oh, that's right. Jacksonville, right?
with
should've
Victoria.
Yeah. I never know about these meetups. All of a sudden I just like see people like all together and I'm just like, what am I like, where am I missing this? You know?
We're not cool enough. We're not.
Yeah,
invited.
I guess. I don't know. Next time we're gonna set up a meetup in Tennessee and then you can come and hang out. Esme.
It's gonna be massive.
Hey, if there's casinos, I'll be there.
No.
There's one about 30 minutes away.
Okay. And that's another hidden truth that I don't say much. Part of the reason that I don't do too much reselling on the weekends is because I go to the casinos.
Ooh,
So,
I like it.
Yeah.
So you and your man jump on the bike and head straight to the casino.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorites to do. Go on the bike. It's a 3-hour drive, but it's worth it.
Oh man, that's
Nice.
far. Is it in Texas, the casino?
No, it's in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
The closest one is 2 hours, but we like going to one that's 3 hours away.
Gotcha. Okay. I've never been to a casino.
Oh, it's like crack. Don't
Let's go, Ray. I'll take you, Ray.
Let's go. Yeah, this is a good one. Copper State Treasure says, what do you play at the casino? Slots or cards?
Okay, I'm intimidated. Okay, you think I'm a very strong person, but no. I tried playing at the tables, and people were mean because they can smell a newbie. So they're like, "Oh, you stole the card that would have made the dealer, go over 21." And I just hated it. So I like slots, but recently I've been doing video poker. And I get such a high from thinking, okay, if I keep this card, will I get that? And my money lasts longer because I'm not pulling that lever or pushing that button so quick. So yeah, video poker is my favorite.
Okay. Nice. Chris says, Lake Charles ain't worth it, Esme. Is that where you go, Lake Charles?
I think Golden Nugget and Paragon are like too big. They're too Vegasy. I like Kashada. It's the Indian owned, and it's I don't know. They have my heart.
Nice. Well, when I go to a casino, I'm gonna call you and be like, all right, Esme, give me the tips and tricks.
You got to warm up the machine, right? You got to warm it up.
If it's lucky, you hit the button, you win. That's all.
Okay. I'll let Dustin hit all the buttons because he's the luckiest.
Yep. You got to start out small, warm up the machine, talk to it a little bit, and then max bet.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. I like it. All right, Esme. Overrated, underrated, number 9. The Amazon bins. I know that you've been going to the Amazon bins. So tell me how you got to going and tell me your experience and tell me overrated and underrated.
Underrated. I'll just say right now, it's underrated because there's so much to see and buy and woohoo. It was in my local Facebook or whatever you call it when you're just scrolling on Facebook and you see all these ads and then it was popping up. The Little Depot on Spencer. I'm like, Spencer, that's the street right there. It's not even 3 miles from me. So I went on a Monday, on New Year's Eve Monday, and I said, I'm going to stretch out this year. Part of my new goals and all that is to step out a little bit. And so I went to the Amazon return store, and it was $1 day. And I found so many items that I just kept putting them in my little rolling basket. And there weren't that many people there. They had just opened that store like in December. So yeah, like a month. And I don't know what I found, but I know I've sold some of them already. And I just keep going back when I can on $1 day, or I even went to $2 day. And my husband went with me one time and he got hooked. And yeah, he got hooked because he found coffee for $1. Coffee beans, big bag. So I have yet to buy coffee. He went with me again another time, and he was so disappointed because he didn't find coffee. I said, but you never know what you're gonna get. It's a variety. Yeah, that's true. I found mine
the restock days.
So, have you been on the restock days, Esme?
No, because that's the big day, the $7 day, and normally, like y'all find electronics, and I don't have good luck with electronics. I might buy something that's missing a big piece of something to it. So, no, I have not been on the big day.
You need to go at least once to see, just to experience it, see what you're missing or not missing.
Well, they do show the line piled up along out the door, and then they show people running and getting shopping carts, and oh my goodness, and then they get big stuff. Yes, I don't know. I haven't done it. If I do it, I'll do a video dedicated to you all that says, "Okay, I broke down, and I'm doing this for you guys." Because do it. Yeah. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm a cheap skate. I like paying a quarter or $1. I don't want to pay $5 or $7. Yeah, look what we have stopping in the chat. We have Chris.
Thrift BCQ.
Oh,
Good to
gee.
see you, Chris.
All
We
the way
got
from Canada.
yeah, Canada. Is that your Canadian accent, Esme?
No, I just said Canada just to be like that.
All right. Last one here on overrated, underrated, Esme. Number 10.
Batman.
Batman. Underrated. He's sexy.
Oh,
Oh yeah. All
Who's
the
your-
superheroes in tights. Mm-hmm.
easy, Esme. This is a family friendly show here. Family friendly. What
Yes.
tell me what's your favorite Batman?
Oh gosh, I don't know their names.
Favorite actor?
Tell me some of their names.
I mean, which movie? If you think of a movie, which one? Which Batman do you like the best in the movie?
Well, for sure not Michael Keaton. He was ugly.
You don't
His
like Michael
lips were
Keaton?
Ugly. I
Okay.
didn't like his lip.
You probably like more of a not George Clooney. What's the other one, Dustin? And
Christian
Batman and
Bale.
Robin? No,
Oh,
not Christian Bale. Val Kilmer.
mm.
Ooh. No, once you said George Clooney, that's who.
That's great. That's great.
Oh.
I love.
But
What
really,
about
really,
Ben
really,
Affleck?
The best Batman was Adam West. Come on.
Okay,
The
she's old school.
Batusi?
Esme's old school.
The
Old school.
Batusi. And how they walk on the side of the building.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. We have our boy Doc Diggle coming in and saying hello. Good to see
Hello.
you, Doc Diggle. I'm glad that you can stop by. And Cajun says overrated. There is like 20 million Batmans. So, and then Alan says Adam West is the best. So you
That's
guys are on the
right.
same page.
Adam West.
I like it. I like
Oh,
it. So,
yes.
all right. So thank you, Esme, for playing overrated, underrated. That was fun. So we have, like we were talking earlier, guys. We're trying out a new segment on the show. We're calling Dustin's Tip of the Week. So
Woo, woo, woo.
Dustin, take it away, my friend. What is Dustin's Tip of the Week?
Let's go with Amazon bin related tips. Let's go with that. And I got 3 of them. First one, you want to go in and wear gloves. And I'm going to combine this with, you want to bring your IKEA bag. You want to bring 2 bags in your gloves if they let you. Sometimes they'll supply bags, but mainly gloves. Then you want to meditate before you go in, especially if you've never gone, because it can get overwhelming. First time we went, me and Rita stood in the middle of the store for like a good minute, like we didn't know what to do. And then take your anxiety pills. You're good to go. Or we like to get Waffle House. So either one.
I have forgotten to take my gloves. Every time I go, I'm in there, I'm like, oh, gross. I forgot my gloves.
You got to bring your gloves.
Yep.
So there you go, guys. That is Dustin's Tip of the Week for the Amazon bins. Wear gloves, bring your IKEA bags, and eat Waffle House, and meditate and take your anxiety pills if you use them. Because it is. You get really anxious, don't you, Esme, when you're in there? You're probably not in there with a lot of people.
I haven't gone on a busy day, but I do think, okay, what am I missing by being at this bin that they're finding over there? Okay, I'm going to go over here. Wait, but
Yep. I couldn't fit a 4th. If I would have picked a 4th, it would be practice putting stuff in the bags.
Yeah.
At your house, like kind of do a training course. Because that Ray struggles with that a lot.
That's me, Esme. So, like you said, so we're there. We're there. First one's in there most of the time.
I know.
And I'm anxious because I feel like I'm spending too much time trying to get this thing in the bag where I could be looking for other things. And it's just like falling out of the bag, spilling over the bag. So
I see you on the video and I'm like, oh, that other woman has already put 2 things in her bag and he still hasn't put the first one.
I know. It's a struggle. It's a struggle for sure. So, again, guys, Cooper State Treasure says, I just subbed to Esme. I am number 907. We're going to get Esme to 1,000 pretty soon. So if you guys have not already subbed to Esme's channel, make sure you to sub to Reselling on the Side with Esme. She's got some great videos, guys. I absolutely love her videos. So, okay, guys. So let's move on to the next segment of the show. Esme's favorite segment. She says she's a little nervous. So we're gonna go and we're gonna play skip or flip, and I'm gonna show you 3 different pictures, and you're gonna let us know if you would skip it or flip it if you're at the yard sale, at the estate sale, wherever you are where you buy stuff to flip. You're gonna let us know if you're gonna flip it or skip it, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
All right. But before we get into that, Esme, we do want to give if you want to support us, Dustin and I, go over to our merch store.
Let me leave and come back.
Okay, perfect. So go over to our merch store. It's linked down in the description below. We got some great merch. The new merch is coming, and sooner. And I ordered some stickers here recently, so hopefully we can give away a sticker to a lucky winner on the podcast going forward. So yeah. So if you guys want to support Dustin and I, go over to the merch store and get you some nice swag, right, D?
Soon. I'm soon gonna get me some swag eventually.
There you go. There you go. So I know that Julio, the Mexican picker, he just put out a Instagram like story where he's wearing one of our shirts.
I saw that.
It brought him great luck. He got an Xbox
Awesome.
One for like $20 and some Jordan 11s for like $10, something like that. So it brought him good luck. So if you guys want to, purchase that merch, it's going to bring you some good luck. So here we have Esme. She's back.
She's back.
So,
I was going to say, found your L back there. Or was your L? No Ike anymore.
It used to say Ike. I bought an L.
You bought an L.
Sign here.
No, take it off.
Why is that?
You're changing what drew us to you. Just kidding.
Esme, you're hilarious. All right, Esme, I want to see that same energy when we do this, okay? So let me know again, guys, everyone in the chat, would you skip or flip, okay? You ready, Esme?
Go ahead.
All right, let's do this. Can you see that okay? I'm going to try to make it bigger for you. How's that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Oh. All right, Esme. So this is a little outfit, okay? It's got a little hat. It's got a little coat and some things in the bag. The little hat has a little rose on it. It says American Girl inside of the hat, okay?
Oh.
It's got a little coat. It looks like a little, what's that cartoon? Madeline?
Oh, yeah.
Like a little Madeline type coat. It's made in China for American Girl. That's what it says. That's what the tag says inside the coat.
Okay.
And that's it. So, Esme, what would you do? Would you skip or flip this?
All right. Well, at first I thought we were just talking regular clothing, little girl clothing, and I was going to say, I don't do clothing. But once you said American Girl, that's a really people pay up the wazoo for toy clothes. So I would buy it. I would flip it.
Okay. What are you doing, Dustin? Are you skipping or are you flipping?
I'd probably look into it and see. Possibly flip. I've actually sold an American Girl doll and got some pretty good money for it.
Yeah.
Accidentally got sent to me, which is weird. But that's a story for another day. It was kind of creepy. It was really creepy. It was right on Halloween too, so it freaked me out.
So we're on the subject of the American Girl doll, Dustin. So do us the honor and tell the story, please.
So I guess we got this local post office where you can give shipping labels off or print them off and then put it on your stuff and ship out. So I guess my stuff, one shipping label got printed off twice, and I guess whoever came in behind me to ship out this American Girl doll got that label put on. The guy messaged me that I sold this other item to. Hey, I got this doll. I didn't order this. I already got your item that you sent to me. I was like, I don't know. You can send it back, I guess. I kept it for a while. I didn't know what to do with it, so I posted it up and sold it for almost $100. But it was just creepy. It was like a redheaded one. It was super creepy. So we had some fun with it, just putting it around the house, scaring my brother-in-law with it because he hates porcelain type dolls. It was great.
There we go. There you go. So, all right. So a lot of people, Cooper State Treasure saying they're keeping. Danny saying flipping. That's Unique Tennessee saying flipping. Alan's flipping. So, okay. So Esme, so you say you're flipping. What would be the price that you would be comfortable paying for this?
Paying for it? Ooh, $5.
$5 at the most? So if this was like, say, in the case at Goodwill for $70, would you buy it?
No.
She said, "Heck no, too expensive." Okay, so I'm thinking by you knowing the knowledge of American Girl dolls are expensive, you're saying that this clothing is worth picking up for $5, right?
I think so. For $5, I'd give it a shot.
Okay. So if you were to take a guess, how much do you think this sold for?
$50? I don't know.
$50? Okay. What about you, Dustin?
I was thinking same thing, but it is like a themed one, so maybe a little more. I like 75, 80.
Okay. All right, guys. So let's see. So this American Girl outfit sold on eBay for $860.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, people are crazy.
This sold at auction, 28 bids for $860.
Why?
It sold on February 17th.
I need to read this. Why?
It's I don't know. It's a American Girl Kristen recess set outfit. It's retired and it's rare. That's what it says.
Well, I would have sold
So-
it for $50 and somebody would have resold it for that price.
Esme, how do you is there I'm not familiar with Macari because I don't sell on Macari. Can you look to see what things are worth on Macari, like the recent sold activities?
Well, you can look it up by the name. There's no picture like they used to have on eBay. You can't look by picture, but you can put the name and see any. You can do for sale. You can do sold, and yeah, that's. But
Okay.
I don't rely just on Macari. I also do Google Lens, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also do eBay, and then I check Macari, and I see if it's kind of running the same or more, and then I price accordingly.
Nice. Okay. I was wondering if there was, that capability on Macari. So
No, not just the same.
Okay. So WikiPix just jumped on. Good to see you, WikiPix. Glad that you can stop by. And Kristen, the real squirrel, she says, "Shut the front door."
Exactly. Wow.
So
I'm gonna start
crazy.
putting rare in my titles, like rare, just something
Rare.
stupid.
Well, I looked at the same sold comps on this outfit, and that's average. There's some that sold for $1,000, some a little under, depending, of course, on the condition and what, and all that stuff. But there you go. There you go.
Should have collected American Girl dolls. Should have collected them.
The reason, and the reason why I thought about this, Esme, is because one of my coworkers, she was, she has a little girl. She's a 6th grader now, right? She has a bunch of American Girl dolls. She's all, she's beginning to be a teenager, so she's not playing with dolls and all that stuff, right? So her mom's like, "I have all these American Girl dolls. I just want to get rid of them." And I told her, I go, "Don't get rid of them. Save them."
Yeah.
Because those dolls are probably already worth a lot and they're going to be worth more. And she gave me names and some of the dolls, and some are worth literally thousands of dollars.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because they've been retired. They don't make them anymore. All that stuff.
That's gonna be your college fund.
Mm-hmm. That's what I told her.
I'm glad.
I know I should have collected American Girl dolls when I was a kid.
Gave her some very
What was I thinking?
informative information.
Mhm.
Yes.
I told her, hold on to those things. Put them in a Tupperware. Make sure they don't get moldy after time. Put some of those, what do they call it? Those little packets?
Mothballs,
Oh,
whatever.
sachet or
Yeah,
Silicone packets, whatever you call it.
yeah.
All right, Esme. So let's next one up. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Would you skip or flip?
All right.
All right, Esme. So we have here.
What is that?
This is a woven dinner, like a little basket.
Oh no, you can buy those at the dollar store.
I was
Okay.
thinking that was for the tortillas or something. That's what I was thinking.
What is it, Dustin?
I was thinking that was like put the tortillas on.
Oh, the little basket you put
Yeah.
the tortillas in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought it was.
I
So
think that's
this
to
is
put your paper plate on, so it can give
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, my grandmother had some of those like that. It's
okay.
vintage, I guess. Maybe.
So this is a really it's a woven little basket, little dinner plate thing. It's fantastic colors. There's oranges, there's blues, there's yellows. It looks like it's really good condition. It's I don't know. Here's the size. It looks like it's 1, 2, maybe 4 inches in diameter. So let me know, guys. Would you skip or flip? So
I'm sorry,
Esme,
I
what are you
skip.
thinking?
I
Skip?
skip.
So Esme, you like to sell home decor. Would this be something that you would see at a yard sale and you're like, nobody wants that. Why would anybody buy that?
No, like I said, you can get those at the dollar store.
At the dollar store. Okay. What about you, Dustin? Dustin's putting his tortillas on there.
Pizza,
you know-
maybe. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I
So let's
ain't
see.
I ain't getting it though, because I just don't buy stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. This is kind of okay. Let's see what the people are saying in the chat. Okay. Cooper State Treasures. Lisa's saying flip.
Okay.
She says it's worth
Wow.
$1,600.
Oh
Oh.
shoot.
So I don't know.
Woo.
So Dustin says you look cute with American Girl dolls,
Hey, if they're over $1,000, I'll carry them around all day with me.
right? All
I
day,
wouldn't care.
all day. So, WikiPic saying flip. Cooper State Treasure says it's a famous Hoppy design.
Oh,
Do
geez.
you know what that?
I guess it's like a Hopi, the
Hopi.
Indian tribe.
Okay,
I
Okay.
changed my mind. I guess I'll flip it.
I'll flip
I
it.
didn't know. To me, it just looks like a regular run-of-the-mill plate holder.
Okay, so let's see. What do you think? What would you be? I know you guys are saying you're skipping. So, what do you think this sold for, Esme?
Well, if that lady who said it was a Hopi design, probably $500. I don't know.
Okay, but if you didn't know it was a Hopi design,
Oh, I wouldn't even bother with it.
you wouldn't even. Why not? I mean, you're
'Cause
in.
It looks ratty. It looks ew.
It looks right.
I mean, once you eat off it and the crumbs fall into the crevices, nasty. But
Well,
it's probably not.
Maybe
yeah.
people aren't eating off of this. Maybe they're using it as a home decoration, maybe an art piece, something like that.
My kind of art is Star Trek, so no, thank you.
Okay. All right. So let's see what it sold for.
Okay,
Esme,
let's
this
learn.
sold for $145.
Wow,
It
vintage
didn't give me
Hopi
wicker
wicker
plate
Mhm.
basket.
basket. Okay,
Interesting.
So there you go.
and
And I
yet,
want it-
even after seeing it, if I see it at a garage sale, I'm still not going to buy it
Why?
because it could be a fake paper plate holder.
Well, I think let us know, Cooper State Treasures.
It's gotta be about
Kristen.
the design.
Mhm. I would at least pick it up if it's cheap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if it's unique, I guess. If it looks unique and cheap, like $1, a couple bucks.
So here we have a couple of Hopi wicker baskets, Esme. We have some that
Wow.
sold for $162, $190, $39, $225. Look at this one. This thing I think it's beautiful. I don't know
I'll
how.
put so many tortillas on that thing.
I mean, look at this. I don't know how hard it is to weave these baskets, but this is just. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, that one looks- I
they're
can see why
but
that
I
one did.
mean, they look like they're from the dollar store. Sorry, I'm sticking with my.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, now you know though, Esme. So next time you go and you see something intricate designed like this, you might want to pick it up.
All right.
You can Google Lens it, make sure it's a Hopi design. and then go from there,
Okay.
So, all right.
Hmm.
So it is, yes, it is a Hopi design. Kristen's saying that baskets can be worth some money. Cooper, not, Copper. Did I say Cooper? Copper. I'm sorry. Copper like a penny. Yeah, I'm sorry. Copper State Treasures. Geez, it's made of alligator thread. Hey, it's probably more unique than alligator thread. So, there you go. Copper knows his Native American stuff. So there you go. There you go.
Right.
So now last one, Esme.
Oh, good. Because I'm
All right.
tired of being wrong. Go ahead.
Hey, we're learning something though,
Mhm.
We're learning. Okay. All right. She's like, no, I'm not learning today.
To learn, you have to have an openness, a willingness. I don't want to learn wicker baskets.
Well, I'm gonna buy every
But-
wicker placemat in Goodwill from now on.
But now you
Yeah,
know though, Esme, you're gonna see the placemat and you're gonna be like, I don't usually pick this up, but because I know now about them a little bit, I'm at least intrigued about it and I can look it up just to see I could be missing $200,
And it
She's
could be
like,
a
no.
set. So if there's 6 or 7, and
Ooh,
that whole set's $5,
Oh my
He's saying
God,
for
6 or
100
7 unique, rare Hopi designs.
yeah, go for 100 to 145. That's a lot of money. Just leave it on the table. Just saying.
all right. Let's get to the next one. All right, Esme, you ready for this one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. All right.
Oh,
So
that's
what do
my
you-
heart.
So this is a green saucer. It has a little symbol on there. I can't really make out what it says,
I know.
Okay.
Are
but
they
I'll
like
make
cherubs or
I'll make this bigger.
kitties? Oh my
They're
gosh,
cats.
they're kitties.
They're cats.
Oh my gosh, I'd keep it. I wouldn't sell
I
it.
hate cats.
What'd you say, Dustin?
I hate cats. I wouldn't get it.
I love cats. And by the way, that is Vaseline glass because of the uranium in it. Not Vaseline. It's uranium glass because it's made with uranium. It's like mid-century, and it has cat designs. So, oh my goodness, it appeals to a lot of people. I think they call that flash, where the circles, like the rainbow in
effect.
the back.
Yeah.
They call that
Okay.
flash. So it's
see,
beautiful.
Someone that may be into vintage wicker baskets may see this, Esme, and they'll say, I don't want to mess with glass.
An ashtray looks like
Gotta-
a cat
yeah.
ashtray.
That looks like an ashtray that came out of the dollar store.
$1.
Huh?
And I'll say, move aside. I'm gonna buy. You can
So-
have the wicker.
Yeah, the wicker.
So what do you
have
think,
wicker, I'll have this.
So what do you think, Esme? Are you flipping or are you skipping?
I might keep it, but definitely buy it to flip. It's so pretty. Now I don't know, like it says a company name back there. You could Google the company and then try to see if it's a big name. But I mean, yeah, definitely I would get that.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Okay, nice. I don't know what these cats are doing right here.
Not sure.
They're a little close.
They're up to something.
They're up to something. So, all right. Danny says uranium. Copper State Treasure
they were
says
made-
flip. $2,000. She says.
Oh
so
my
I
goodness.
don't know.
No
I don't know.
way.
We'll see.
Oh my
Uranium.
goodness. Uranium.
So let's see here.
Yeah,
Valerie.
because it glows with a black light.
Okay.
It
Sucker
shines
for
green.
cats.
Valerie says Esme is a sucker for cats.
That's my friend Valerie, and she knows me so well, and she knows yes.
Okay. The Unique Tennessee says my wife would buy that for the house while out shopping for resale.
That's right. That's
So-
what I mean. I don't know if I'd get rid of it. It's
How much do you think it's
beautiful,
going
it's
for,
unique.
Esme?
I don't know. I would try to ask 100.
Okay. What about you, Dustin? Are you skipping or are you flipping?
Well, I'd probably get it or look into it because I remember our boy, was it Thrift Receptor, talked about uranium, talked about how valuable it is. So I'll probably look into it, see. And
All
I think
right.
it probably would go
I'm probably
for a
overpaying
lot
for it because
with the
I love it.
design, unique design, the cats.
Yes,
Hugging,
I've
whatever you
never
wanna
seen
call
anything
it.
like that.
I would say
Esme,
about $200.
$200. Okay. How much
Yeah.
do you feel comfortable paying for this, Esme?
10.
10? Okay. Copper
Okay.
State Treasure says they look like raccoons.
Oh,
They could be raccoons. So we'll see. All right, guys. So this sold for $2,000. Fenton,
oh my God. Why?
Fenton, uranium, excuse me, uranium. Fenton uranium carnival kitten saucer.
Kittens.
I'm telling you, the very rare sold it for $2,000.
Oh, like I said, very rare. I've never seen anything.
You got to
with
put
cats.
rare or very rare in your listing title.
Wow.
No
That might be a
what.
good tip, Dustin. Look at Copper State Treasures was right on the money. Copper,
Right.
did you buy this?
Or maybe they sold it.
Maybe they sold
Both
it.
did.
Yeah.
You know what though?
She says, I'm a genius. Thank you. So
You know what though? If
Tell me.
I found that and bought it, I wouldn't sell it, not even for $2,000. It's so beautiful.
would you buy it for $2,000?
No.
If you had the money. If you had the money.
Hell no. I mean, heck no. No. Even if I was a billionaire, I would not buy a plate for no.
Okay.
It's a saucer. You can put a
it's a
biscuit
sauce-
on it.
it's
You can
a
put
saucer.
a biscuit. One biscuit on it.
No.
There you go. Okay. All right. So how do you think you did today, Esme?
I knew I'd do terrible at this.
No,
Look at
you
me.
did great. You did great. You did great. All right.
Well, look, I like buying quarter 50 cent because I know I can't go wrong. If I don't sell it, then I can always get my quarter back in a garage sale. I'm not strong enough to pay a lot of money. The one thing that I paid $10 for, I still have it with me. So look, I bought this. It's a Lazy Susan, and I bought it because it has these Texas shaped what do you call these, like cutouts, and it's handcrafted, but I can't sell it for the life of me. But I said, well, I'll keep it if it doesn't sell. So that's the most I've ever paid, $10.
Oh man. But scared money don't make money, Esme. What do you think about that?
True, but I don't need to resell to eat. I have a nice full-time job.
That's true. That's true. Like you said, it is a hobby. Right? So
Yes, and I like to rehome. Like sometimes I think, well, I didn't make but this much profit, but this item now is going to a new owner who's loving it and wants it, and I saved it from who knows what, death. It could have
That's right.
gone into the trash. I sell things that have chips because it's cute. So
that's
I
right.
do reveal it though in the listing.
That's right. I know a lot of the people that we have on here, that's like probably one of the most common things that we hear is that they love seeing those disregarded items go to a home to where they can be appreciated by the right person. Like you said, with the saucer, you wouldn't pay $2,000 for it, but someone that needs this in their collection, maybe they have the cat cup that goes on the saucer. Then they just needed the saucer and they're like, I am willing to pay whatever for this collection. And then they're willing to pay the $2,000, so we're like that broker, that middleman that, connects the item to the final keep holder or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. I love that. I'm like a mystery personal shopper. I don't know who's going to hire me, but I'm buying something that one day someone's going to say, I want what you just put up. And so I'm that mystery personal shopper.
There you go. I like it. So Esme, thank you so much for playing Skip or Flip. That was fun. And we learned some stuff, right?
I guess so.
Yes, you did. At least you know that to pick up American Girl clothing going forward, right?
Yes, definitely. And I guess when I don't know something, I'm so hard on myself that don't want to even try to learn it because I don't want to fail, you know. So I'll take a second look when I see something Native American wicker.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Esme. So
All right.
we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, and I have a couple more questions for you. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And one of the things that I really wanted to bring up is this is probably one of my favorite YouTube videos that you've ever did, and it's called "What is Your Why?" YouTube video. Okay.
Awesome.
Now I know that you kind of and this is, to me, this is very important, that a person, not just a reseller, but a person in general, just kind of takes time and just kind of basically like does an audit on themselves. You know, like, why are they doing this? It doesn't necessarily have to be reselling. Why am I working out? Why am I, you know, doing this? Why am I doing that, or whatever, right? So your YouTube video on this, what is your why? Could you tell us a little bit about how you came up with that idea? What is your why into reselling, and just all that good stuff?
Oh, wow. Yes. You know, this is part of and Valerie in the audience, she knows that I'm about reaching people and trying to, like, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I want to touch others and be beneficial to them. And part of that is encouraging others and reminding you when you feel like, I can't keep up with the rat race, I can't keep up with the other resellers or whatever it is. Think about, well, what made you start doing what you're doing, and specifically for reselling. And I know the first year I got into, because I had so much stuff, I wanted to just sell it. And then I started getting into, okay, I'm going to do a momentum board, and I'm going to do this many items per day. Oh, no, wait, it's not working out. Let me do this much money per day. Yes, that'll be the ticket. And then I'll do a bullet journal, and I'll put down all these things that I'm reselling on the side. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because it enhances my life. It adds to my life to have all these things. I have a whole bedroom dedicated to reselling. I forgot what the third one was. Oh, for knowledge, to gain knowledge. I'm going to gain knowledge for one day in the future, but also to support my fellow resellers. So with the money that with the money I sell on Mercari, I like to shop in my friends' stores. So I will go in and buy from people I know or people I don't know, but there are other Mercari sellers. So I don't pull out the money cash. I use it to just keep buying. So once I reminded myself of that, I gave myself the permission to be happy with where I was. So if I only sell 10 items a month, I have 100 items in my store. So I'm not keeping up with full-time reselling. And even when I do get to full-time, it's not going to be to pay my bills. Thank God. I should have retirement by then. So when you think about what it is you're doing and why you're doing it, even YouTube videos. At first, I was trying to do one every week. And then I felt like I was pressured to do it. And if there's one thing I don't like, is being pressured to do something. So you won't get good from me. So I try to say, okay, well, I'm just going to do a video 8 minutes long, because that's how, something about 8-minute videos. Do you all know what that is?
I don't know. I know that that's probably
later when you get monetized in the future, only videos that are 8 minutes long can get monetized, something like that.
Okay.
So, and who knows, maybe in the future, my videos will, start to, help me. But what I do is I do it to reach out to fellow resellers and to make friends and to help others. And I try to make my videos to where maybe you can learn a little something from them. So I don't just throw out stuff just to get hours or watch hours. I want to benefit people from it. And I want to feel good that I put it out.
I love it.
I forgot what the question was.
What is your why? Your video on what is your why?
So my video was, you know what? I know I forget. Let me try to tell my friends, hey, think about why you're doing what you're doing. And don't like Josh, forgot, not Harry Tornado, but Josh. He took off real fast. He was in the army, I believe, and he was reselling full time, and then he had to step back, and now he's come back doing videos less often, but he's so happy now with his pace. So that's what I mean by remind yourself, why are you doing this, and keep on track with your goals. I even write down mine because I tend to forget. And when I look at how little sales I had for the month, but wait a moment, I'm doing this for fun. And then it helps me with accepting offers, because if somebody offers me less than what I had it for, well, come on, Esme, you're not here to make a big profit. You're here to rehome this item and make some profit.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
I know that me watching that video, it just kind of was like, oh man, like you get, like you said, you kind of get stuck in this like weird, like rat race. You're like trying to keep up with the Joneses almost, you know what I mean? And it's like you see people on Instagram and they show their 90-day totals, and you're like, oh man, it's like they're selling like $30,000 in the 90-day totals. It's like, that's a lot. But you have to remember, they don't know what they paid for that item. They don't know if they could be full time. They don't know what they're doing.
Staff.
Exactly. You know, there's like a lot of variables. And when I first started reselling, like seeing those numbers kind of like discouraged me. You know, it's like, oh man, like I'm not selling enough, or my items, you know, it's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of discouraging. So I think that your video really encouraged me on remembering why, you know, I'm doing this. Like you said, we want to be able to, Dustin and I is kind of like our mission statement is like, we want to be able to educate and help people in a fun and entertaining way, you know? So it's like, if they can be entertained and learn something in the process about reselling, that's what we want to do, you know, and we want to be able to have friends, make fun, and it not being like a burdensome, you know. We like doing this because we like to be able to talk to other people, like-minded people, and just kind of get their story and know how, like, where these people come from, you know. And we have all kinds of people, you know, women, men, people from Texas, you know, all everywhere, you know. So that's what I like. That's what we like. So
even though our items are fake, but you know.
Yeah. Oh man.
What? Oh
yeah.
The comments. Yeah.
I love them.
You should see, Esme, if you would see our TikTok comments.
Thank you.
It's like ridiculous. Like our TikTok comments are.
I don't do TikTok. I just, whenever it pops up on like Instagram Shorts or whatever, I watch them, but I don't go onto TikTok. There's just too much media.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. So that Unique Tennessee sounds like you enjoy it and you're super positive. You would be successful in no matter you do after you retire. So
thank you,
that's
dear.
very nice. And Wiki Pick says, stay humble as a reseller. That's my goal. Help others, not brag. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you're sharing your good fortune, it's to share, not to brag. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a fine line. And that's why I don't like to share a lot of our numbers, just because I'm not that guy, even though I am very analytical like you, Esme. And I look at my numbers and crunch my numbers and see where I'm not making money or whatever. And and just how I can manage my time a little better, but I don't let people know all that. You know what I mean?
I risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah. So, Esme,
I like how y'all say risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
I'll buy it and try it out.
Yeah. So, Esme, another thing that you spoke on in that video is your goals. And I know that you have some goals, and I don't know if you want to share your goals or not. And I recently came across this quote, and it's by Benjamin Franklin. And I advise everybody to do this. Is the quote says, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So if you don't have a goal, if you're not setting these small little goals, you're just kind of blowing in the wind. You know what I mean? So it's like, Esme, it sounds like you have a goal that you want to meet for your retirement. And then after that, you have something else. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like everybody, especially resellers, You have to have a goal, even if it's like, okay, I want to list 100, I want to list 10 items this week, or I want to be able to have 100 items in my store. Just goals. And it doesn't necessarily have to matter to everybody else. It just has to matter to you. So it can, set you up for some future goals,
Yes.
So what do you think about, tell us a little bit about goals, Esme. I want to know your philosophy on that.
Well, our lives here on earth, I believe that God put us here to spread love to each other. And when I meet him, I want him to say, "Well done, faithful servant." And so what I did wasn't just for me, but hopefully I will have helped others in my job as a social worker, in my reselling, in my everyday life. So it's always about what will glorify God. And so what will bring him glory, what will make him happy. And life's too short to just think negative and not grow. It's a lot, but yeah, my philosophy is, bless others, be a blessing. Don't let that last thought of that person had of you to be a negative, because you don't know if you'll see them again. Hopefully you will have touched them in a positive way. Especially right now with COVID, I've had a couple of coworkers pass away, and I'm like, wow, what's the last thing we talked about? And then some have retired, so they've happily left. And I'm like, what's the last interaction we had? So yeah, I try, but let me tell you, my mouth gets me in trouble, and I speak my mind, and people don't like that. They want, especially in a county job, you have to be very polished and very neutral. And I'm not a very quiet person. So I just pray God has my back, and he knows what I meant. He knows what I meant.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that, Esme. I like that. I love that philosophy.
Love it.
Aww.
So thank you so much. And we have our boy Landshark Picker just jumped on. Good to see you so much. And Hodgepodge says amen. So that concludes another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling, Esme.
Thank you so much for having me.
Another
I had
one.
a fun time. I want to do this like y'all. I want to be interviewing people.
Hey, maybe you can be the third person on our podcast, from time to time, Esme. You never know.
Oh, wow. Invite me back, and maybe by then I'll have a laptop.
So, Esme, anything else that you might want to say to the people that are listening at home, the people in the chat, the people that are rewatching this? Anything else? Any last thoughts from Esme?
I want to tell people who don't have a YouTube channel, who say they want to do YouTube, but they don't think they're good enough. Just do it. Look, we're here. I will watch people who are themselves, who are just being themselves, and I like that. I want to reach out to people who they're not in it to be snazzy, showy, and all that. They're just sharing their time and showing us what they're doing, and I like that. From there, people will latch on, and then people who you want to be your subscribers will be your subscriber. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna attract what you put out. So I'm gonna say something that I don't know if y'all have ever noticed. I never end my videos with, so if you like this, hit the subscribe button and hit like. I'm not gonna beg y'all to like or come to be my subscriber. If you like the content, you'll be back. And if you want to be notified, you're gonna do what you need to do to look me up. But I'm not gonna ask for your, please like and hit subscribe and I don't like that. That's not my style. Not my style.
Well, there you go, guys.
Anyway, so if you want to start a YouTube channel, you don't have to be perfect. Look at me. Look at all the stuff I say. And I still have people who like to see me. So just be you, do it, get on, and maybe at first only show your hands. But then once you show your face, like Cajun Chris, oh my gosh, now you can't get him out of the showing himself. He's wonderful. I like when he has all his stuffed animals all around him. So you see, he started and he now look at him. He's I think he's beyond 2,000 subscribers.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it. And guys, again, Esme is almost at 1,000. So we're gonna get you there pretty soon. So if you guys want to subscribe to her channel, she's not saying you guys need to subscribe. I'm saying
We're saying
Oh,
you
we're
wanna
okay,
saying-
yeah, no,
I'm
no.
saying if you want to subscribe,
Well, this
do
is
yourself
live
a favor.
stream. This is different. This is a live. We're talking, but in pre-recorded, I think it's so stale. Ew. I'm about realness, you know. I'm sorry, you're getting reality from me, and I need to screen sometimes my mouth. But you asked.
I love it. I love it. So Utah Buckingham just jumped on. Good to see you so much, Zach. Glad that you can jump
Hello.
on. That concludes it, guys. Thank you so much, Esme,
it.
for stopping by. It's been a
Thank you
pleasure
both.
and an honor. You've been like one of our like earliest subscribers since day one. So thank you so much. We've been friends for a long time. And I'm so glad that we can come, we can have this conversation with you finally.
Mhm.
So
Thank you. It was a blast. I appreciate it.
all right. Anything else, Dustin?
Like and subscribe. Corbett. How to say it? Like and subscribe.
So there you go. So all right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. And like always, my name is Ray.
My name's Dustin.
I'm Esmeralda.
And we will catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all and God bless.
Peace.
Peace.